Good morning class. As you know beta, we have completed our chapter first and second and exercise 3.1. Today we will revise our chapter first, second and exercise 3.1 in this video. Okay. So the name of chapter first is rational number. So what are rational number? A number which can be represented by p by q such that p and q may be any integer but q should not equal to 0. Okay. So this is the definition of rational number beta. For example, 4 by 3. Here what we have, q is equal to 3 not equal to 0, and this is the representation in p by q. So we can say that 4 by 3 is a rational number. Okay. And 7 by 11. In the same manner, here we have q is equal to 11 and this is not equal to 0. So 7 by 11 is again a rational number. And if we have a number like this 5 by 0, here our q is given equal to 0. So by definition of rational number, 5 by 0 is not a rational number. So this is the definition of rational numbers. Okay. Now we will learn about the addition and subtraction of given rational number. How can we add or subtract two rational number? Okay. Firstly we discuss addition. 4 by 11 plus 7 by 3. We have to add these two rational number. To add the rational number, we have to take the LCM of denominators. So LCM of 11 and 3 is equal to 33. So LCM will become 33. Now divide 33 by 11. We will get 3 and we have to multiply 3 to the numerator and that is 4. Plus sign. Now again divide 33 by 3, we will get 11 and 11 should be multiplied by the numerator and that is 7. Now we have to solve this multiplication. And this is equal to 12 plus 77 by 33. And the result is equal to 89 by 33. So this is the addition of two rational number. So what is this? This is the addition of two rational number. Now we will discuss about subtraction. Okay. If you have a number like 11 by 5 minus 13 by 15. Now what we have to do? Firstly again, as like addition, we have to find the LCM of denominator 5 and 15. Clearly the LCM is 15. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to divide LCM by denominator. So when we divide 15 by 5, we will get 3 and we have to multiply 3 to numerator and that is 11. Put the same sign, here is minus, so here is also minus. Now divide 15 by 15, we will get 1 and we have to multiply that 1 to the numerator and that is 13. So this is equal to 13 multiplied by 1. Now the result is equal to 33 minus 13 by 15. Okay. And this is equal to 20 by 15. Now look at the numerator and denominator of the resultant. 5 is the common factor. So we can reduce this rational number into the simplest form by cancelling the common factor. This will become 3 and this will become 4. So the result is equal to 4 by 3. So this is the way by which we can add two given rational number and subtract two given rational number. Okay. Now we will learn about the multiplication and division of rational number. How can we multiply or divide two given rational number? Okay. (14 by 11 multiplied by 77 by 28). We have to multiply these two rational number. Multiplication in case of rational number is done from numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. We have to multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator, and then we have to check whether there is a common factor between numerator and denominator or not. So clearly 11 is the highest common factor between 11 and 77. So after cancellation 11 become 1 and 77 will become 7. And again 7 is the highest common factor between 28 and 7. So this will become 1 and this will become 4. Again what we have 2 as the highest common factor between 14 and 4. So this will become 2 and this will become 7. So result is equal to 7 multiplied by 1 and 1 multiplied by 2. So this is equal to 7 by 2. So this is the way by which we have to multiply two given rational number. Now what we learn? Division. How can we divide two given rational number? To divide a rational number by another, what we have to do? Look at here. For example, if we have to divide 17 by 3 by 34 by 27. To solve the division of rational number, firstly we have to change the sign division into multiplication. And if we change the sign division into multiplication, then what we have to do? We have to change the second rational number into its reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of 34 by 27? 27 by 34. Division become multiplication and second rational will be converted into its reciprocal. So when the second rational number will be converted into reciprocal, this will become 27 by 34 and this is equal to 27 by 34. Now this is the sum of multiplication, and we know that multiplication is done from numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. So this is equal to 17 multiplied by 27 by 3 multiplied by 34. Now what is the common factor between numerator and denominator? 17 is the highest common factor between 17 and 34. So this will become 1 and this will become 2. And 3 is the highest common factor between 3 and 27. So 3 will become 1 and 27 will become 9. And the result will become equal to 9 by 2. So this is the way by which you can divide two given rational numbers. Okay. Now we will learn about the property of addition or multiplication of rational number. So first property is closure property. According to closure property, if you add two given rational number, then the result is also a rational number. In both cases, in case of addition also and in case of multiplication also. It means beta, if we add or multiply two rational number, then the result is also a rational number. Look at the example as we have done previous. Here we have multiply and 9 by 2 is again a rational number. Here we have add two rational number and result is again a rational number. So this is the way by which we can add two rational number and result will again a rational number. Okay. So this is the closure property. And the next property is commutative property. A by B plus C by D is equal to C by D plus A by B. It means addition of rational number do not depend on the order of numbers. Okay. In the same case, multiplication is also obey the commutative property. A by B multiplied by C by D is equal to C by D multiplied by A by B. Also in case of multiplication, rational number do not depend on the order. Third property is associative. A by B multiplied by C by D multiplied by E by F. This is equal to A by B multiplied by C by D multiplied by E by F. It means beta, whether we multiply last two rational number firstly and then to the first one, or we multiply first two rational number firstly and then to third one, then there in all cases result is same. There is no effect on the result. So this is associative property of rational number. Now next property is inverse. if we have to find inverse of a rational number, simply as like integer, you have to find the reciprocal of the number. For example, if you have to find the inverse of 7 by 11, then inverse is 11 by 7, okay. And if you have to find the inverse of minus 31 by 41, the inverse is 41 by minus 31, clear. So, this is the inverse of a given rational number. So, these are the property related to the rational number, and this is the revision of your chapter first beta. I hope you will get it. Thank you. Have a nice day.